friends, Amanda here. Welcome back to the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. And today I want to share with you this cute Valentine's Day card featuring these adorable little kitties. I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. The first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to get my images stamped down and colored in. I am using the Thinking of Mew stamp set from Whimsy, and I just love these little kitties. I just think they're super adorable, and I felt like they would be perfect for a cute little Valentine themed card. I'm stamping them down using some alcohol-friendly paper and alcohol-friendly ink because I do plan on using my Copic markers to color in these sweet little kitties. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the coloring. I'll put on some music for you to enjoy, and when we're all done, we'll come back and finish them up together. Subtle and cute background to go with my little kitties here. So I'm just using some of my Distress Oxide ink and a cloud stencil from my stash to create a soft kind of sky in the background behind these kitties. It's really hard to see here on video, but once I go in with the Kitsch Flamingo color over top of this spun sugar, you really can see the little clouds. I wanted it to be subtle so that the kitties shine through, and just to add a little something to the background. And you can do this in lots of different colors. If you wanted to use blue, if you wanted to do more of a non-traditional Valentine's type card, you can. That's an option as well. The paper pack that I'm using today is called Rainbows, and there's lots of different colored hearts in this one. Or heart paper, I guess you could say. There's a blue, there's a purple, yellow, so you could definitely make like a whole set of these if you wanted to, and just change out the cloud colors to match, or you can do them however you like. I did have a little bit of a boo-boo, and you obviously can see it in the card that my heart paper is upside down. Now, I could easily fix that by just going over top of it with another piece and flipping it around, because I had already adhered everything before I noticed the mistake, but I just left it. It is a handmade card. It is what it is. People make mistakes, and things happen. So I wasn't super bothered by it. If I'm really bothered by it later, I'll just go ahead and add a piece of cardstock over top of it. And the funny thing is I didn't even realize it the whole time I was creating this card. And later on, you'll realize whenever I do pick up on my mistake. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do some heat embossing with the sentiment I'm using. It says "Thinking of Mew," which I thought was really sweet. It is kind of Valentine's themed in a way with the color choices that I went with and the hearts, but it could be any type of card really. It's very open-ended. It just says "Thinking of Mew," so inside you could, say happy birthday, or just that you are thinking of someone and just sending them some joy with a card. So I'm just stamping that down with some clear embossing ink and using some white embossing powder to do my heat embossing. And this is just a piece of red cardstock from my stash, and I'm going to go ahead and get that on there. And once I did heat it up, I realized that I didn't get the one corner of the W on the Mew word heated up very well. So whenever I get it all heated up here and I kind of brush off that embossing anti-static powder, that I accidentally rub off that little part of the W. So what I did was I just went in with a white gel pen and just edited that. I went in and added the spot that kind of got erased, and it worked out just fine. You can't even tell. So once I had that done, I went ahead and just cut that out using one of my dies. And now I'm going to go ahead and get to assembling of my card. And I did cut out a little strip of like glitter paper to go underneath the kitties. I wanted to add just a little bit of shine here just to add to it. You could definitely leave this out or use a different color, but I wanted to add just a tiny bit of gold to this, and this is just some gold glitter cardstock from my stash. And I still didn't realize that those hearts were upside down until I had this all adhered down. I don't understand what I was doing. I don't really do a whole lot with hearts, so maybe I just didn't think about it. I was so in the groove and in the moment to create this card that I didn't even realize it. So, but everything's okay. Again, it's a handmade card. Things happen. It is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and pop up these little kitties with some foam squares, and I love these little adorable kitties. I love that you can color cats in any way that you like, because of course cats come in all sorts of colors. I colored one to look like my kitty. I have like an orange tabby, and then there's a cat running around outside of our house that we've been taking care of, that has some spots on it like the little white one there. So I love that you can kind of create cats to match whatever might be in your life or a friend's life. So if you have somebody who has cats, this would be a fun way to incorporate their little fur babies into a card. So I think that's fun. Gonna get those attached down there, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this adhered to my card base. And it's just a top folding card, a regular A2 sized. You could definitely do this as a landscape card. And I love that there's lots of little images in the stamp set itself. There's like hanging hearts, there's a couple of little fishies, there's another kitty laying down, and then there's a little tiny kitty that I'm going to stamp on the inside of the card as well, just to add a little bit of interest to the inside. And I decided to leave the little banner for the greeting nice and long and kind of let it attach to the side of the card, just to kind of break it up a little bit and give your eye somewhere to rest at the top. And then I'm going to go in with some little clay hearts after I have that adhered down. And it's right about this time that I realized that the hearts were upside down. You can see me here. I've just figured out that they're upside down. And I'm like, oh, oh well, just leave it. So I'm just going to go ahead and move on. I'm going to go in with some white gel pen detail on the little kitties here. You definitely don't have to do this. This is just a personal preference. I really like doing this with anything that kind of looks or would essentially be fuzzy. So I go in with the white gel pen and I add these little dashes around the outside of them to make them look like they are fuzzy. I don't know if it actually works, but to me, it makes them look like they're fuzzy. Again, you can definitely leave this step out. You don't have to add these details, but I really think it's cute to add them to any sort of cartoon animal or cartoon image. I just think it really brings them to life. And then I'm going to go in with my black jelly roll pen and add the little highlights to their eyes. And just to kind of bring them to life as well. I really like doing this with any kind of cartoon image as well, excuse me. And I love how this card turned out. I, again, love kitty cats, and I'm super excited to be working with the Whimsy Stamps team again this year. I love their products, and I love everything that they create. It's super fun, and they have something for everybody. All of the products that I use today will be listed and linked in the description box below if you're interested in purchasing any of these items over at the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of glitter to my images. You don't have to do this again, it's a personal preference, but I love to add a little bit of glitter and shimmer to the cards. And the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this tiny kitty stamp and I'm going to stamp it down using some of that Kitsch Flamingo ink that I used for the background and just place it down in the bottom corner of the card. And that will finish up this card for today. I really appreciate you guys stopping by the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel to watch this card. If you enjoyed it, please consider hitting the like button as well as a subscribe so you don't miss out on any more videos here at the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. Can't wait to share with you guys some more cards. I'll see you again soon. Bye!